Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an endless supply of motivation, while others struggle to get out of bed in the morning? What is the secret behind this intangible force that drives us forward? Today, we dive into the complex world of motivation, a critical element in our lives that fuels our actions and shapes our destinies. Imagine a world where you're a medieval blacksmith. Each morning as the sun rises, you wake up, stoke the fires of your forge, and start hammering away at molten metal. It's a grueling job demanding both physical strength and mental focus. But you do it anyway. Day in, day out. Why? Because you're driven by a purpose. The purpose of crafting the best sword in the kingdom, the purpose of providing for your family, the purpose of mastering your craft. This purpose is your motivation. Motivation is a force that drives us to act. It's the reason behind our actions, the why to our how. It's like a hidden engine in a car that propels it forward. Without motivation, we become like a car without an engine, unable to move forward or achieve our goals. There are two types of motivation: intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation comes from within us. It's driven by personal satisfaction and the joy of doing something, like our medieval blacksmith who finds joy in mastering his craft. On the other hand, extrinsic motivation comes from outside. It's driven by rewards or punishments. For example, working hard to earn a promotion or studying to avoid failing a test. Now think about motivation as a ladder. Each rung represents a different level of motivation. The lowest rung is the survival level, where the motivation is basic needs like food, shelter, and safety. As we climb up, the rungs represent higher levels of motivation like love, esteem, and self-actualization, according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. But how can we increase our motivation? One way is by setting clear and achievable goals. Goals act as a roadmap, guiding us towards our destination. Another way is by finding our why. Remember our medieval blacksmith? His why was his purpose of mastering his craft. However, motivation is not a one-size-fits-all concept. Different people are motivated by different things. What drives one person may not necessarily drive another. It's a deeply personal and subjective force that varies from person to person. In summary, motivation is a complex, multifaceted force that drives us to act. It comes in two types: intrinsic and extrinsic. It can be visualized as a ladder with different levels of motivation, and it can be increased by setting clear goals and finding our why. Remember, the key to harnessing the power of motivation lies not in seeking external rewards, but in finding a purpose that resonates with us, a purpose that lights a fire within us. Because at the end of the day, we are all like the medieval blacksmith, hammering away at the forge of our lives, driven by a purpose, powered by motivation.